Hey everyone, welcome back to another Quantum Breaks video. The camera angle currently is kind of crappy, so sorry for that. But today we're going to be comparing the two battle packs that came out this year, the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack and the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. So in each battle pack, as traditional for most battle packs, you get 4 figures, 4 of which from the 332nd, 4 of which from the 501st, really both the same thing, but we're being technical here. You get 1 build for the 501st one, and for the 332nd one, you get 2 builds. I wouldn't really call this a build, but it's a build. And so we're going to be comparing them, and I'm going to be deciding, based on my personal opinion, which one's better. So, also I'm trying to do this in one cut, because it's really late, so there won't be a lot of different cuts, but we'll get into that later. So, to start off, we're going to go over 4 categories. We're going to go over, 3 categories. Minifigures, the actual build, like displayability of the build, which usually isn't something you get in battle packs. And then play features, which is also, play features. So yeah, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the Ahsoka battle pack. And we're going to start off with the Ahsoka battle pack by talking immediately about minifigures, because that's the first category, so we'll start talking about minifigures. So in the Ahsoka battle pack, you get 4 minifigures, 2 of which are the same, and it's the same in the 501st one, but we'll get into that when we get the 501st one. So you get the, Captain Vao, I believe, Clone Captain Vao, with a visor, a slightly different print on his chest, a small little jetpack print on his back. That's what you get from him. You get a specialist or normal clone trooper, whichever one you want to call it, which is just the basic 501st print, and then a different helmet. No different than any other 501st we currently have. And you get 2 of these jetpack troopers who are the exact same as the specialist, except for the fact they get jetpacks, and they have different guns. They have E11s. So minifigure-wise, pretty cool. And so then we go to the 501st sets of minifigs. It also, of course, comes with 4 minifigures, standard for the battle packs of today. By the way, I'm very sorry if they're a little bit off, not off camera, but you know, to the side. It's I'm just looking. They're kind of in the middle. We're missing the middle a little bit, but that's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we come there, as they say. By the way, I have a new light in the studio, so there's less shadows. There's more shadows, but still. Oh damn, that's hot. Anyways. So the first minifigure you get is this specialist. So on the specialist, he actually has some special printing. He has on his chest, he has 2 yellow stripes marking he's a specialist. Then he has this nice, his helmet is the same, so is his face print. All their face prints are the same. All of them get this. But the one difference is he gets this, I don't know the name of it, but thingy, which is like the thing that clone snipers used, which is actually pretty good looking. My only gripe is it has the Lego group name and logo all on the bottom there of this, but that really doesn't matter because it's not that noticeable. The second minifigure you get, you actually get 2 of him, is a heavy. He comes with this pistol, which you build out 2 pieces. So that actually is used in the Snow Trooper battle pack, the first half of this pistol, for like a minigun. And then he has this binocular piece, which is used to extend the barrel to make it look longer. On his back, he has a small little backpack with the Republic logo on it. And then he gets a little visor for his helmet. Same helmet, as always. They all have the same helmet, so I'm not going to go through each individual one's helmet. And then the third minifigure you get is your clone officer. The only difference, pretty much, from what I can tell, is he has a blue belt down there, and he has some robes per se on the legs here, printed, not I don't know, I'm sorry, waist cape. It's a printed waist cape, not a physical one. He has this little what antenna, we'll call it, which you can obviously push down. My one problem with these is they fall out very easily, so which you push down, push back up, and it's gonna fall off because that's how I like it. His weapon is just a normal pistol, and yeah, that's the minifigure category. So, in my opinion, looking at all 8 of these minifigures, as I slowly line them up in the middle, trying to get them straight, but these jetpack troopers will not. I personally feel that in the minifigure category, the 501st Battle Pack wins because you get 3 total different torso prints, while in this one you get 1 different torso print, and the only difference in that torso print is that little thing in the corner. So if we look, these are all the same torso print except for this one, which has that one little badge just up on the top right of his chest. Really not good. But on these guys, on the specialist, obviously he kind of has the same general thing, but he has a visor which differentiates him. All these guys have the same helmet, pretty much, except Val, which is pretty nice. And then the heavies have different chest pieces, and the officer has a different belt, and there's something else I pointed out, I thought, and then different leg printing. So that's the difference here. Also different back printing, I believe. If we look at the back of one of our figs, yeah, the box is blue. I forgot to mention that. Different back printing. So that's why this set definitely takes the cake for minifigures, for sure, for sure. So getting our minifigures out the way here, I'm just gonna grab them all and put them behind the camera there because I have a nice shelf up here. Is oh god, what did I say? Displayability. No, it's either we'll call it displayability. So we're gonna start off with our 3/32 one. So 3/32 wise, I actually kind of like the look of the speeder. I don't think it looks that bad, and I also kind of like that you can drift it around and it spins a lot. Have a lot of fun with that. I feel like the guns do blend in pretty well and don't stick out too much, though they do stick out a little bit. The shielding actually looks really good in my opinion, and the back of it also looks really good. This going across the top is actually really cool in my opinion, because, I mean, whoops. If we take that off, it has this little light in it, which goes right there, which is just a cool little detail. And, I mean, it's not something you'd really notice on display, but I also find it, as something very cool and something nice that the LEGO designers included. The whole of it actually looks pretty good, although some people say it looks pretty bad. One of my buddies, Some Bleached Bricks, or Bleach Man, has like a serious problem with this set. I don't know why. I actually like it. This is the first time picking it up for me, and I have no problem with it, so I think that's pretty good. And then in addition, it comes with this this mortar here. I don't have any words for it. I mean, it's a secondary build. It's certainly a secondary build. That's all I'll say. Now, the 501st Battle Pack does come with less builds, but is actually 11 pieces more than the 3/32 one. Pretty interesting, right? So this one comes with this small little cannon, which can rotate just a little bit up and back, not fully, just up to there, and then all the way back there. For reason mine squeaks. Here, I'll stop talking so you can hear it squeak. It's really getting on my nerves. It has these legs, which I don't believe actually stand it. It's this little clear thing. I think even if you take that, actually you can take that clear thing off and the legs will hold it perfectly fine. So if you want to take that off and you're displaying it, that works perfectly fine. Or you can keep the clear thing on and not risk it. The legs can move on this, but we're talking about displayability here. The front part of this cannon here, I don't actually like the look of that much, nor do I like the look of the side. It's alright, but honestly, comparing it looks-wise to the Swamp Speeder, it just crushes it. I mean, the Swamp Speeder looks so much better. It's just, it doesn't even compare, but maybe it can win in the playability category. So yeah, let's get into it. So immediately we're going back to our Swamp Speeder here. Playability-wise, you have actually a lot of options here. We're going to take one of our little Ahsoka clones here. So to start off, you have 2 seats where you can rotate these shields forward, take their gun, little sniper out for instance, put it in the hook right there, as you can see, and then you can take your little clone here and seat them in here, pull that shield back up over them, and they can drive this, per se. It has these 2 guns which fire, but I immediately lost the ammo to it, and I built this not even, probably 45 minutes ago, and I lost the ammo to it immediately. But I have one in the mortar that I did find and was able to save. It actually glides really well, especially across this little desk here I'm using. I mean, really well. I don't know why it glides so well. I mean, you could spin it. It's kind of fun to spin. My one problem with it is with how these actual cannons are angled. We'll bring a battle droid in here, for instance. How these cannons are angled is if you're really playing with it, you're coming up on here and you got to fire at your battle droid here. Your bullets are gonna go bam, bam. They're gonna miss this battle droid. I mean, your only option is to really hit the battle droid with the swamp speed. And there's nothing you can really do about that. So that's my one problem with it. But playability-wise, I love the features. I mean, I don't know if gliding counts as a feature, but to me it does. And, whoops, sorry. This one glides really well. You have 2 cannons, which can shoot stuff out. You have these hooks. You have 2 seats. I mean, that kind of counts as playability, but we're not going to count it. I mean, that's an amazing amount of features for such a small build. Plus this little mortar here, which I'll fire at you. That landed in my bathroom behind me. This little mortar right here, so that's kind of a little plus, I guess. I'm calling it a mortar because there's no way that could be a minigun. Now, if we look at the, ooh, that one glides a little bit too. The 501st one. So the playability on this is actually extremely limited, in my personal opinion, and I feel like it already has lost this category. So we're going to take our officer here. We're going to seat him down. Seat. All right, so we're going to just slide him into there. And so some of the features here are obviously spring-loaded shooters. Do I have another? Yeah, I have a green one. Okay, that's good enough. This green one right here, we're just going to load in. It's red, but, you know, I had to grab one. Is you can lift that up and down to aim it, and you can fire at your target. Its legs move. Is that, do you want to count that as playability? No, because then I'd be counting the shields, and you can seat someone in it. So if we're really talking about play-wise, I mean, this one just gets destroyed. I mean, there's one feature on it, really, maybe 2, you could say. I guess the legs count. You could make your little walker here. You could walk, you know. I don't know how you do that. I guess like that, and then he'd push back. Honestly, I don't know. But so okay, we'll say 3 features. While this one has a gliding feature, it has those hooks right there. It has 2 seats, 2 guns, plus a mortar. I mean, this thing just bashes into that one, literally bashes into it, and just there's no chance, playability-wise. I mean, the Swamp Speeder absolutely destroys that, especially because your character actually locks in there, versus on this, if I want to slide my little thing around here, like that. Actually, that stays in pretty fit, but eventually, your figure's going to fall out. So, I mean, it's clear that, in whole in this review, the Swamp Speeder wins. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, look at that. It's such, in my opinion, it's not bad. I mean, I'd buy multiple of this. It's clean. It's better than the other Swamp Speeders. I really like this, actually. I really do like the look of it. Although it's a controversial opinion, and I'm going to get yelled at for it, I like it. And so I feel like, all in all, it wins this comparison by 2 points out of 3 points. And, you know, I feel like this could have won. Its minifigures were by far better. The minifigures are so much better. But its build is just kind of not it. I mean, especially with all the yellow on it and the yellow back there. I don't like this tan piece. I don't like the build very much. Versus this build, which actually covers up all the Technic pretty well. The colors all smooth. Like, they flow smoothly. It feels good. It fits who it's for. It's for the 501st or the 332nd, technically. I mean, it fits. I really do like this set. So I do think that the 332nd Ahsoka Clone Trooper Battle Pack is gonna have to win this comparison. I hope you have a good day, and I know I did. So have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.